GhanaTube. Oda fumebo ni mascience na semaji akunya nyensema ekoti ekota eba ewo Ghana eno ena mede ba beso ewo GhanaTube na ensema twese yensa asan akanya yesa akan fresh nyina yim sesisi a Ghana de early this year ena mampeni na Addo akufu Addo eka finance minister says finance minister engo IMF na jese yengo pemwa ewo IMF na sisi a de ya Ghana economy ni edunya engo pemwa ewo IMF dia nanya ebesi mo be kire ye pa eni ensemi announcement ibetu bia Ghana fo no bibia ka se enya be ya na okache Ghana fo se enya dia IMF de omde omna ebesi IMF na IMF no okwa ni ebe aka ho ne ni eba ni na nti Ghana de ono asma be na Addo akufu Addo enya de one na aba ebe ni na ebesi IMF na black man is capable of handling his own affairs in himself. Mampeni na Addo akufu Addo any programs be to jank no beba ama enokra kama 11 ni nyina be ni nani mu ayu sesansem no ekoso na sansem no ekoso ne cheso Ghana for kika sema national IMF no mampeni enya edikan akache ye finance minister ni omo na obo economic team na sem omunya IMF for ekotwitwitwu komena komotwitwu ni mu ye unse negotiations IMF for pa Ghana na say na say ye na kofo mu ka se mo mutwa fees just mo mu zo bitwem ni nye kika ho nyina penyampema ni na bia se by majority for sorry ka che Ghana for say I finance minister ni empenu wa kunya subi mtie beya anka mapenye pam na mapenyi ka se IMF na ye ko ni podi ye ni no finance minister nti ye yini few adesu sisa enya ade a ebe ye tientwe na kwa IMF ni won dia IMF for be campaign pa good news ni latest news a be kan say sika ye hwehwe ewo IMF no campaign pa omde amaye omde amanga na for sisi Ghana for negotiation with IMF no sika na ye peno yensa aka na so good news just a World Bank and so e dia check Ghana for ma surprise Ghana for na same headline say and I say World Bank allocates a year $150 million for further support towards eradicating poverty in Ghana. It's apart from year IMF now. Omuma is can sign action a year $150 million to eradicate poverty in Ghana. Poverty media penyamba eku ye nine say and actually munchu but in an attempt to increase livelihood empowerment against poverty, benefits and coverage, the World Bank has given an additional financing support to of $150 million under the Ghana Productivity Safety Net project. Country director of the bank, Pierre Laporte, has announced speaking at the learning event to close out the Ghana Productive Safety Net project, the country director said, through a request from the Ministry of Finance, the World Bank will further support governments with additional financing to the GPSNP2, which will aid in increasing livelihood empowerment against poverty, benefits and coverage, as well as expanding the reach other important social protection programs. These efforts are kept to aiding us make gains in poverty alleviation and economic growth, despite setbacks in the agenda as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Since 2010, the World Bank has constantly supported Ghana's government in its effort to protect the poor and boost economic growth. Oh, this is good news. This includes the Ghana Social Opportunities Project with $138.6 million. Subsequently, the Ghana Productive Safety Net project with $60 million, and currently GPSNP2 with $100 million, initiated in 2022 and closing in 2025. These interventions have cumulatively reached over 2 million poor and vulnerable Ghanaians. In fact, this is my first time hearing this, but I think this is a good news for Ghana. I just said, I'm surprising Ghana beyond with this huge amount. In fact, in Ghana, Ghana, ehiafo wa ha nti e wo se sa ehiafo ni na yehwe na yeboa na omini sika na omini livi ti say nia sika for na say they should be able to attain a very good cost of living. In the World Bank, as surprising Ghana saying, according to the World Bank, government through the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection and Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development has achieved significant milestones in reducing poverty by delivering effective social protection systems as an effort to achieve the sustainable development goals, especially Goal 1. During the COVID-19 pandemic, existing GPSNP programs and systems were critical as they were used to speedily identify poor and vulnerable people, and cash transfers were successfully delivered to those in need. And there was a single window citizens engagement services through which individuals were able to call and seek assistance. The country director mentioned that phone surveillance undertaken during and after the COVID-19 pandemic peak provided evidence the existing social protection system were effective in supporting the poor and vulnerable. The GPNSP was implemented in 2018 and closes in December 2022 after enhancing Ghana's efforts towards eradicating poverty and vulnerability through improved social protection systems and services to citizens and strengthening safety net system that improve productivity for the extreme poor. Into way in our say, making kind of things in the say in some points like what you be planning now say I Ghana ya Ghana. In fact, poverty in those in this year was the COVID-19, but Moses I did what you say, idea, everyone that they and I did a watches. I did a World Bank from us supporting previously did the only discussion COVID-19 and the mobile energy Ghana yourself and I just so Bianco be a say in the Addo well baby and the war pay a dead bra. That was a this way the process and I say this way the main thing on Mujinas or any chair and I say reaching out to the poor and the needy in Ghana until I think kind of so at the amount of same. The project interventions included productive inclusion activities, labor intensive public works, livelihood empowerment against poverty, cash transfers, social protection system, strengthening including the Ghana National Household Registry, the single window citizen engagement services, and development of management information systems and the electronic payment platforms. As such, the learning event will highlight achievements in the digitalization of social protection delivery services, challenges confronting the sectors, and lessons learned. Mr. Laporte highlighted efforts to focus on the strength of internationally promoting a digitalization agenda from GPSNP. My team tells me that in 2012, cash transfers were monitored by using paper which was stored in a building at the headquarters studio. All services inputted and attracted by a virtual management. In fact, we did not Addo so power and your comment section or a BF our comments a wookie me a comment section or Panamisum I didn't share a famia echo Ghana World Bank Sicom dia my IMF just almost Sicom dia many account measures the comment section one over more than or comments ama me na misuma to me boase na ma kinka be mo we mfise obe like here videos in and now is what share and so we can as sharing is caring no share my phone so ehun bia na ati nya ekoso e bia na also pe moa and your platform will let me ayewa dom no we nya moa if link ne omo keka ka ho no na je say yen na ye koyinim and sa aha e GhanaTube person nya ekoso dia please subscribe na to notification bell so this number say to we nya na interpass na so say your do for me do Macau.